I don't know, decided to do those things a bit more periodically since, you know, that's the only way how to get traction. Okay, forgot to open the box to take everything out of it. Also, if you're watching this after it has been already, released, recorded, whatever, I'm doing those things pretty often now. I hope I'm going to be doing it in the future as well. So, I don't know. Join in. Hope I can see you next time. But yeah, back to the actual thing. Gotta continue where we finished or ended up last time. Yesterday, actually, which is with those guys. Uh, Pure hell. I tell you, pure hell. Ugh. Poop, 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 poop. Okay. Honestly, can't wait for somebody to join because I really, 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 really would like to talk to somebody while I'm doing this. It's important to have people to talk to. Really important, actually. Um, Otherwise you go insane. I mean, I wouldn't know. Never really went insane, but at least that's what I heard. You know, um, and all the books, all the media's says so. So that makes it less reliable, but it just feels right. It makes sense. Makes sense. It doesn't feel right. It is sort of a kind of a sad and depressing faith, but it is what it is. What is what they say. Um, Otherwise, I'm gonna be doing this for like an hour if nobody joins, and then I'm gonna go on a different platform to try there because last time we got a lot of traction actually, like huge traction. Um, it's on TikTok. Not really a big fan of the platform, is what I thought I'd say. But honestly, depending on which side, I mean which side, on which part of the platform you are, um, it's actually kind of nice. Um, Especially if you're on the fantasy cosplays and stuff, because there's a lot of that. And you can meet kind of a bunch of cool people. Oh, hello, one person. How are we doing? Um, are you here just to stay a few seconds and then leave, or would you like to talk, chat with me? If I might say. I don't know. How's your day? Or is your day actually? Depending on where you're from, because if you're, I don't know, from America, I think it's still, light outside. Where I'm from, it's kind of nothing with pitch darkness. Yeah, um, yeah, just type anything. Uh, if you want me to start. Hello. That's a lot of people. Welcome. Hello. But by the way, if you're wondering, ignore this. The cable is too short, and I cannot pin it to my shirt when I'm charging it, and the microphone is kind of completely empty. And if I don't use a microphone, the echo is it's horrible, worse than it's now. Way way worse actually. Uh, but yeah, I'm making chainmail. It was not actually it was not obvious this time. I didn't put any. Where is it? Oh yeah. Um, how do you say? Yeah, any chainmail words in the title. But yeah, we're making proper progress. This took around fucking 3 hours to make. A lot, basically. And we're starting on the second patch. It's easier to make a bunch of small patches, is what I realize, than keep on working on one big one. But yeah, again, it is what it is. So, um, anybody still here? One person is still with me. So yeah, want to say something? I can keep on talking, but not sure if you're really listening to me. But I would rather, communicate. If you said something as well. Uh, pa, 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 pa. And nobody left in the stream. Bam, 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 bam. Uh, Hello, welcome. How are we? Right now, I'm just concentrating on getting those pins together. And not pins. How do you call them? Tabs. I think they're called tabs. Like these guys. Um, Making myself some chainmail out of them. And I'm doing the most annoying part. I gotta stick them together. Because you basically have two different things you can do, or two different types of work when it comes to making this type of chainmail. It's either brainless and mindless activity of cleaning, bending, and then cutting them in half, or you can do the extremely annoying heavy brain activity consumption task of putting them together, because one mistake and the whole thing becomes a jumbled mass, and that's not fun to deal with. And jumbling this, because they stick onto one another where they're not supposed to. Ugh. Okay. If anybody's wondering, I probably already said that, but I can show again, I guess. Um, Periodically, since the chat is constantly changing, interchanging, working on chainmail, and this is what we have right now. But yeah, also, you know, you guys can say something. It's not illegal. Go for it. I don't bite. I'm just a very, very, very tired dude, chilling and making myself some chainmail. Huh, interesting. Every time I say hello or just ask people actually watching the video to say something, poof, they disappear. No more. Or maybe YouTube is just fucking with me. Oh shit, yeah, the number just up jumped. Yeah. Hello, a lot of people. How we doing today? How has been your day so far? Mine was interesting. Um, I made a sword that burns. It's a long story. If anybody wants to know, ask in the comments and I'll explain the whole thing. I will make it into an ordinary video. It did not, it was not as successful as we hoped it would be, but at least we learned a bunch of important stuff, um, on what not to do next time. So that's good. But yeah, kids don't play with fire. It's very fun and extremely dangerous. So do with that information as you will. Yes, we love fire, but don't play with it again. Yeah. Also, hi, and hello to all three of you in the chat. How are you in the chat? I mean, watching this. Chat is running a bit dry. It's drier than the Sahara Desert. It wouldn't have to be. I mean, you guys are allowed to use it. I hope so. Unless I fucked something up and you guys can actually not use the chat. but I doubt that's the case. Oh, here. So now that there's a bit more people here, working on chainmail. This is one chunk of it. Here we have a bigger chunk, and I'm gonna have to show this off periodically. An even bigger chunk of, yeah, our work. And I'm just gonna make like a full t-shirt size, I guess, because why not? You know, I gotta do something in life. And what I've decided to do, it's chainmail. If it sounds way more fun than what you're doing right now, I think you need to choose a different career, a different path in your life, because this is a very boring process. The payoff will be worth it, but having a fucking chainmail, because who doesn't want to have a fucking chainmail? And it's not just chainmail, because it's made out of tabs, aka sentences, as we call them in my language. It's fucking insane and amazing. It's fucking chainmail, not just chainmail. That was my whole point. You're welcome. Okay, so I'm running out of the ones that I already have prepared, aka band, and then cut. So I'm gonna have to make a few more of them. Oh, somebody left a like. You can also say something if you want to. Again, I don't bite. Unless if you can't speak English, then that would be a shame. I mean, if you speak Slovene, I also understand that, and like a little bit of German, but that's it. Very, very, very bad when it comes to languages in general. I even suck at my native one. um, actually had worse grades when it came to language. Surprisingly, I had better grades in English class than in Slovene class, if you can believe that. Also, oh, hello to all 8 of you. I don't know if the whole chat changed in the meantime, or some of you stayed from before. How are you? How has been your day, or how is your day? Or if it's your morning, how are you feeling right now? And if it's in the middle of the night, I don't know why you're not asleep yet. Me, I have this to do. It's worth it, trust me. But it would make my whole, how would you say, experience or process way less tedious if I had some people to talk to, not just myself. Because now you guys are watching this, I can see the numbers in the viewer section, but I don't see any comments appearing. You can just say, I don't know, anything. Even fuck you, man. I hate your hair. Anything, honestly. Just so I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. Unless unless I'm having schizophrenia right now and I'm actually talking to absolutely nobody. Or maybe my phone is hacked and it looks like I'm talking to somebody. Who fucking knows? Okay. How much is it? 5x5 diamond shaped square completed. So now we have one 5x5 and one 6x6 square shape. It's, yeah. Woo. I'm gonna have to increase the 5x5 to 6x6, and then we can merge them. Oh, hello to all 12 of you. How are we? Me? You didn't have to ask. I mean, I wouldn't mind actually, if you asked, but my day, interesting. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go into the burning sword story. Gotta talk about it to someone, or not, maybe. Um, so you know what's resin? The thing that trees leak. Um, Basically, they're byproduce. No, it's not really a byproduct. It's basically if you cut a tree, especially the ones with the needles, the pointy ones. I forgot how you call them in English. Um, they start leaking some substance, very sticky substance, to cover their wounds. But it's basically like their equivalent of sealing a a wound. And if you collect that stuff, that shit is extremely fucking flammable. That's how they make torches. Used to make torches. I mean, nobody makes torches anymore, except for me, I guess, and um, me and my retarded friends, the retarded squad. Um, because nobody who's actually smart would be like, yeah, let's take a stick that's shaped like a katana, wrap it in a bunch of cloth, and then put a bunch of resin on top of it, and then more cloth, and then more resin, and then soak the whole thing in alcohol and use deodorant, and then burn the shit. Also, duct tape the how you call it lighter onto the handle, so the whole thing is like one complete mass. So you can hold the whole thing, turn on the lighter, and the whole thing should burn. But it didn't at the end, just this much of it, because we did not spread resin well enough. Instead of completely melting it, boiling it, and then soaking fabric. Oh yeah, by the way, we basically made long strips of fabric out of all t-shirts. Um, because you can get a lot of those very cheaply, especially if you live in Slovenia or probably honestly anywhere. Um, if you go to a thrift store, because they have basically special sales, they go crazy. I forgot when they are, but basically it's when they're trying to get rid of all of their stock, right? So because they have like new fresh shit coming in, and then or maybe they just have the things that nobody wanted to buy, only those things left, and they kind of have to get rid of them. So what they do is they every day they lower the price by €1. So when I came to the store, I but accidentally stumbled upon that deal, but it was insane. Basically, everything was, no matter what, was €3 a piece. So I just took the biggest shirts and everything. Honestly, it doesn't really matter what. And then so I could use it as sewing material, or for burning stuff in this case. And I think I only paid like €30 for like a huge sack of fabric. So that was cool. Way cheaper than buying it the normal way. And you don't feel bad when you burn old fabric. Like, not bad at all. Also, oh, hello, there's like 19 of you. Hello, how are we? You are allowed to say stuff, by the way. You are not forbidden from speaking, talking, whatever. Also, if you're wondering, chainmail. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. That's it. Okay. Yeah. See, every time I mention that you guys can also use the chat, the whole viewership just halves for some reason. I don't know why though. Maybe you're just bots. Are you guys bots? Write a comment if you're not a bot. Otherwise, I'm gonna consider you bots. I don't know. Come on. It still feels like I'm talking to myself, but fuck it. Oh, see, I said it. Boom, halves. Okay. Anyways, I guess that's the perfect way how to get rid of your entire viewership. Just be very boring and ask people to talk to you. It's like the introvert's biggest dream and extrovert's biggest nightmare. If people just every time you ask them to talk to you or for somebody to speak up, if they just disappeared. Um, I guess not online. Introverts online thrive. At least that's what I heard. Depends, I guess. Um, Personally, not one myself. I mean, I am not one of them. I am an extrovert, as it's probably very visible. Um, so you ever see me, outside, say hi, or I don't know, if you decided you hate me, we can have a fight. I don't mind. Just give me a good reason. But yeah, that's not really. Yeah, doesn't matter. Prefer to make friends, not enemies. Honestly, it's possible to be chill with everybody. Um, I am when it comes to making friends. I have like a special magical ability to attract drunk people. Yeah, drunk people specifically. Like if there's like a drunk guy in vicinity, they just see me and they're like, I want to talk to that dude. And they come to me and then we start chatting and I do make a lot of friends. I mean, friends. Um, Mostly they're chill. I even have one's phone number. Because I was like, why not? Uh, so if you're ever drunk anywhere and you see me, don't feel awkward. Just come and talk. Unless if it looks like I'm doing something extremely important, which I'm probably not going to be doing inside of the city. Maybe climbing buildings. That's always fun. Favorite pastime activity. Haven't done it in a while though. I mean, last time we went and tried to climb something, usually just abandoned buildings. You just traverse it, look for broken parts so you can actually squeeze in. Because there's like one thing I hate about people who explore is a lot of them when they try to get in somewhere, they kind of ruin that place up. They like make their own entrance if they don't find it. I just try to keep everything the same way as I found it. I don't want to break anything. It's kind of an asshole move to explore and then break stuff. Just go into a rec room if you have that much destructive energy, or I don't know, build something and then break it. Okay, so now I'm kind of divided. I do want to combine both of these. Like I want to make them a single entity and make a bigger chunk, but that big chunk is gonna be you know elongated and weirdly shaped. So should I make like four of them? I mean, yeah, you guys are not gonna answer anyway, so I'm just gonna say the offer out loud. And if anybody says anything, like any comment on and any decision comment thingy majig, I'm going with that one. So option one, we combine them right now and get like one elongated square, or we wait to get two more to make two more and then combine all of them at the same time and get a big square. Because I mean, big diamond shaped square. Because right now it doesn't really matter what's the shape. Because if it's like a chainmail shirt, I'm gonna need to have like a huge front and back area anyway. So I'm gonna focus on that first and then worry about the details. Because first I want to make like a one big square, and then I'm gonna go from the top of that big square and shape it around my around my shoulders and my neck so it can sit on top of it and on front. And then I'm gonna put some of those squares on on in front of my body so it kind of holds, and then I can start mapping out how I'm gonna build it around my body so it fits as perfectly as possible. Um, yeah, that's the plan so far, and I've just made that plan, so we're sticking with it. And since nobody decided on which, so I'm gonna decide myself, and I would prefer to stick all of them together once we have four squares, not just two. Should I call them squares or diamonds? And diamond sounds weird. We're not in Minecraft, or yeah, diamonds don't look like that in real life. Bow, bow. So basically, I kind of ran out of the cut ones. I do have a bunch of bent ones though, because that's what I've been doing yesterday mostly. Um, yeah, and uh, that's why it didn't take that much time to make one of them. It took me 2 hours to make just one square yesterday. I did, work very slow because I just picked the most inefficient path, and yesterday people were actually, commenting and chatting with me. So I got kind of distracted and it lost work. So as annoying as it is that you guys are not actually saying anything, and that I feel schizophrenic talking to myself, at least I get to talk and be uninterrupted while I work. So it is peak efficiency, if nothing else. Um, Also, if you have any ideas on how I should seal those guys together once the whole thing is going to be complete, like I want to complete it, when I'm going to be sure I don't need to undo it. I need a way to seal those guys back together. I mean, they do hold. There's like one big chunk, and more force there is pulling them apart, better they hold. Unless if the force is too great, then they kind of open up and collapse or break. So I need something to close them back up. And I don't have a single clue what I'm gonna use. We'll see, I guess. We will see. Is this no? This one is not. A lot of them are marked. Like I made a little cut, but I didn't for some reason. They're just damaged. So I have to redo most of these. Ah, this one actually is split in half. Also, how does this process look? So you take one of those guys, right? And then you see that it has like this little knob here. You bend it backwards and forwards until it pops off, or you just bend it all the way back and pull it off. And then you just take an empty box you have around and shove it in there so you can dispose of those guys because they're kind of useless. You don't want those to fall on the floor because you're gonna fucking stab yourself when you step on them. And then you have this. You take the pliers, you grab them, and skadoosh, you bend them of let's say 120 angle. It can be a bit more, actually a bit less, a bit of a smaller angle in between, or a bit bigger. Depends on how three-dimensional you want your chainmail to look at the end. Um, Basically, you need to bend them so they can actually stack and interchange between each other. Oh yeah, and then the last step is to split the thick line so they can actually combine themselves. You can actually combine them, and then it ends up when you start sticking them together. It ends up looking. Ah, god damn it! It's annoying to hold. They end up looking like this. If that helps. Beautiful. I should do like a parent thingy, but I kind of don't want to at the same time. It would be cool, but I missed that opportunity. So we can have random, or I can start doing patterns like right now. Like not really patterns, just like areas where some of them are like greener, and then areas where more of them are like silver, and then the golden ones, and then the red ones, etc., etc., etc. And I can also do like a little design out of red ones, a little dragon shaped thingy. How am I gonna do that? I have no fucking idea, but we can try. Why not? Why fucking not? But I'm gonna let's say since I'm gonna start with the back, And if you have like any armor, anything, honestly, you do the armor things usually display things on the back or on the front. I think it was on the back when it came to medieval times. So I guess we're gonna do the back part last. Why not? Let me see. Chat is on. Anybody can talk in the chat. Delay, non, block words, non, community. Let's say that. Okay. Oh, 2 likes. Hello. Hi. Oh my God. Somebody's here. How are you doing? Oh, sorry. It's glad to finally find somebody who actually says anything, because I've been talking to myself. Oh shit! It's been 30 minutes. um, how's your name, my dude? Um, how you been? Or if it's morning, as I said before, like 15 minutes ago. If it just started, I wish it's gonna be amazing. So, any questions? Want to say anything? Want to talk about anything? I'm gonna be here for at least an hour. Let's say the minimum of half an hour. So, I got time to talk. Oh, oh, them. I feel like an old grandpa who finally got some visitors. Somebody who decided to talk to them. Yeah, but yeah. Look, even if you say nothing else, I'll take the high. Might as well. Also, give me a second. Just checking something because I think my phone is tweaking a bit. Okay, I'm back. Never really done live streams on YouTube before yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I tried live streams. I mean, I never tried those vertical ones, if you call them that way. I only did the regular streams. So if something is wrong, or maybe you guys are not able to actually say anything, my bad. But last time it worked. I had a few people who shortened my time, not shortened my time, who talked. We chat a lot. Um, hmm. Yo, uh, like your name is Remias. Remias. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm just gonna call you Remy, if you don't mind. Are you still there watching, or you left? Yeah. Anyway, um, do I have any stories to tell? Since I gotta entertain myself, talk to myself. I could continue the today's event. So basically, once you find the trees, so basically let's just call, I think it's pine trees, or I think they call them pine trees. The ones with needles, basically, the pointy leaves, that the ones whose leaves don't fall off, since they have needles. Basically, you gotta find those, and preferably. Oh, somebody said something. Hi. You don't understand something about what I'm saying, but I'm listening to you. Thanks. Oh, no problem, man. Or woman. No problem, dude. I'm just gonna keep on using dude. Um, hey, don't feel shy. Look, old English is also not my first, aka native, natural mother tongue, whatever they call it. I'm actually Slovenian. So, you don't need to feel embarrassed if you don't, um, if you make any spell checking mistakes. Um, Spell checking? Well, yeah, I'm, I'm glad you're listening. It's good to have, at least good to know that somebody's here. Because I'm not sure if the number of viewers is constantly. I mean, if it stays the same because people are constantly pouring in and like leaving the chat, or if it's staying the same because people are actually here and just not saying anything. But yeah, basically the whole point I wanted to make was that no need to feel shy. You can say whatever you want to. I'll gladly respond. Um, and honestly, the best way to learn a language is to use it as much as possible. Because since I started a YouTube channel, my English improved like a lot, a lot. Um, it does really help to, speak it as much as possible. But since, you guys can't really speak, you can just write in the chat. That's the second best thing you can do. And this is not me just being annoying and asking you to talk to me. This is just me, giving genuine advice. Um, but yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop with that. Basically, if I go back to the how to how to make your own sword torch thingamajig. So which trees you need. You let's say you located where to find them. The best location to get as much resin as possible is in a forest that is on a forest path that is used a lot by and that's just used a lot. Maybe if it's like private property, private but kind of not private. I don't know. Here we have lots of forests that are owned by people, but everybody just when they walk around, everybody walks through them because they're like huge designated paths that everybody uses, and basically those are cleaned usually. The guy who owns the forest has to constantly clean the forest. That's also one thing. And if it's near the path, they usually just cut the sides of the tree, like the branches, so the path is more usable. Because they usually use it as well. Maybe they have like a tractor or something, and they're pulling things around. Maybe even logs if their whole business is their own forest. Um, and because they cut a bunch of those branches off, those are the best spots to find resin. Because again, trees start pouring resin on their wounded parts to heal themselves and protect their exposed innards, and then you can come along and scrape that off. Just don't take the whole thing. Just like leave a layer there, because usually so much of it pours that it overflows, because the tree doesn't know when to stop. The tree just keeps on pouring until the whole thing gets sealed, and it cannot pour more out of the wound. It basically works similar to our blood. It When the blood dries and it starts forming some kind of protection, new blood cannot exit the wound. So, long story short, just scrape the sides of the thing, or just the overflowing, and then hopefully when you have enough resin, it's probably going to be mixed with a bunch of impurities, like, I don't know, tree bark and a bunch of dust, because it is extremely fucking sticky. Resin is horrible to work with. But you can get rid of it with like basic soap if it gets on your hands. Fabric and clothes are a bit more difficult to clean, like it's extremely annoying. And I think it doesn't get off. You can get rid of it if it gets on your car, I think, or not. I don't know. My dad was complaining about it once. I'm not really sure if that's true though. Maybe it was not. Maybe it was not resin. Maybe it was something else. Maybe it was epoxy. And he was talking about that. I think that is. They call it epoxy resin. So, I think it's fabricated epoxy. Not sure about that. Don't take my word on it. But yeah. Anyways, Then you want to melt the whole thing. You can just use an ordinary pot, because again, when it's hot, it's very easy to scrape off. 'Cause it basically becomes like chewing gum, kind of, when it's at certain temperature. And if you get it to even higher temperatures, it's basically like a very goopy, slimy substance that actually smells very good. Like resin smells amazing. Burning resin smells even better though. And then once you have that, once you melt all the resin, you just take a bunch of strips of cloth and then you just dunk them in there. Try not to burn yourself. Um, but because, if you're as stupid as I am, you're not gonna use any gloves or anything. You're just gonna be like, ah, yes, boiling hot soup of resin. Let me just take fabric and shove it in there. What could go wrong? Luckily, that didn't happen today. It's gonna happen next time. I probably will forget that I warned you guys not to do that, and do it anyway. Because this time we just heated it up and tried to spread it over the wood manually, and that's why the whole project didn't turn out as good as we hoped it to be. But yeah, once you have that, soak as much fabric as you can in that resin, and then just it's not really good for you to wait for it to dry, because then it's gonna get it's gonna stick to itself. You're probably not gonna get that fabric apart ever again. So when it's still kind of warm and goopy, you have to kind of take it apart and wrap it around whatever you want to burn. If you want to make a torch, wrap it at the end of the stick. If you want to make a burning sword, um, wrap it around your sword if you have a sword, or just wrap it around a big stick that looks like a sword. Then, preferably, what I like to do is a duct tape a lighter at the beginning. Also, yeah, leave some space. Whoop. Yeah, I'm gonna get that later. Leave some of the space free so you can actually grip the sword or the stick, depends on what you're using. I'm guessing it's way easier to get your hands on a stick than on a sword. Um, Also, you probably don't want to ruin your sword if you obtain one. So let's just say you're using a stick, and yeah, duct tape a lighter to it at the beginning, and boom, um, you have a flaming sword thingy. Also, yeah, spray some deodorant spray at the beginning, like just on the bottom, so the ignition happens a bit faster. It makes it a bit easier. Also, probably, I think it's better if you tie the rope, not rope, the fabric around the stick very, very tightly. Also, yes, your hands are gonna get extremely dirty, and it's gonna be annoying to get rid of all of it, of all the resin off your hands. But I think if you use how do you call it? Uh, I don't know. DIY people like to use it a lot. It's like a spray. I think you can put also like if the machine is not spinning, you can use that to lubricate the thing so the cogs start turning again, etc., etc., etc. I think that melts resin. Otherwise, just use soap and like warm water. It's gonna take a bit longer, but it will do the job at the end. So it's better than nothing. Um, yeah, I guess that's it. um, and again, if there's like anyone new in the chat who hasn't heard that, I did record the whole process, including resin collecting with like a few with two of my friends. And now I have to edit it, and then maybe one day it's gonna be posted. Who knows? Maybe I'm gonna be too lazy and never actually finish the whole process. I'm just gonna post a short with the burning sword. Again, who knows? Oh, damn, I'm getting a bit sleepy. By now, the microphone should be charged enough for me to, properly use it, but I've kind of gone attached to my microphone stand. So I'm gonna keep it a while. But if the sound, the audio quality is horrible, or if it's annoying if I'm looking at the camera when I'm talking, and that because of that you can't hear me well, do let me know. Um, Maybe that's the problem. Why you didn't understand the a few of things I'm saying. um, or maybe just because I pronounced something the wrong way. Who knows? Ba, 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 da, da, ba. Um, oh, and we are down to one person watching. It's just you and me, my friend. Feel free to say absolutely anything. Um, I don't know if that's you. Oh, and there's more people again. Still feel free to say anything. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, so the new. Oh, can you guys even see what I'm making? For now, let me just turn the camera a bit. Okay, so square one, square two of chainmail, square three. Now it's a 4x4 platform. It's like I'm using satisfactory terminology. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a factory building game. Extremely addictive, extremely fun. Um, I I might live stream it at some point because maybe the gaming live stream will get a bit more attention, a bit more people in the chat who have funky ideas on what to do. Also, the original idea for the stream was that I stream in my room where I have way more things to do, and then if you guys are like, oh my god, why do you have a sword in your room? Let's do something stupid with that. I'd be like, fuck yeah. But my dad decided to, you know, actually, yeah, he came early from a business trip. Business trip. It's not a business trip. It was a work trip. It doesn't really matter. Um, so he's kind of sleeping upstairs, and I don't want to wake him up. Um, Cause he has to wake up early tomorrow, and I don't. Haha. And I don't want to be that asshole that is inconsiderate and just thinks about themselves. So yeah, that's why we are kind of limited with what we can do today. But the funny, chaotic streams will, come later at a later date, maybe even with a more active stream chat, giving me stupid ideas on what to do. But one thing we could do is, go outside and explore the wilderness. It is extremely dark, so you guys won't see much, but we could go explore the forest. But I need somebody to, comment that idea, or maybe be excited for that idea or something, Wait, so it's 5x4. Okay. One more here, two more there. No problem. Oh, back down to one per. Oh, and it jumped to 7 again. Honestly, live streams have such a weird algorithm. Um, your stream jumps to like one viewer, and then it jumps back to 7, and then it goes to 19, and then it jumps back to 1. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Also, there's 19 people, and nobody decides to comment anything. I mean, I'm not expecting a whole huge thing. I'm just expecting like if there's 90 people, there's bound to be one who says something stupid. You know, that one troll that just jumps from a stream to stream, says something stupid, waits for the reaction of the guy, or delay streaming, and then just leaves the chat. Yeah, haven't encountered any of those people yet. Maybe we do at some point. Would be fun, honestly. Um, troll Having a troll in your chat doesn't feel bad. Doesn't seem to be bad. It should be entertaining, if nothing else. Ooh, should also thinking of recoloring my hair again. Because right now, as you can see, it's blonde and brown. Because I've been new person. Oh my god! Yo, homie, what's up? How you doing? How's life? Um, Wait, give me a second. I'm trying to concentrate. I gotta do this. Uh, okay. Boom. Oh, succeeded accidentally, then broke it again. Uh, ugh. Boom. Hi. Okay, I have no idea how big the delay is, so I might be saying certain things, and you're hearing them like 10 seconds later. Maybe it's even like 12 or maybe 30. Um, so that's a thing. That's something. But besides that, um, you know, when all of this is out of the way, how are you, man? How are you? Huh? I have no idea what that means, but decide or Argentina kiss. That's that. What does that mean, my guy? Please elaborate. I'm not as proficient in English as you are. You know? God damn it, this fucker is annoying to pin. Okay, come on. Oh, okay. So, long story short, successfully making the chainmail while you are deciding that if you're going to explain what you just typed or not. I'm going to tell you the whole thing we just made. So, this one is from yesterday. Made like a little chunk. Okay, okay. This one's from today because yesterday I cut and like banned a bunch of those guys. So were very easy to assemble. And now we're working on the third one. And then when we have four of them, I'm just gonna like all of them together, and we're gonna have one big square instead of four small squares. Big square. No, did you laugh the chat, man? Come on, Denny. Wait, let me get myself something to drink. Ah, I see, I see. Wait, you're from Argentina? What the fuck? Okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Interesting, interesting place. How are things in Ha? Sorry, I had a brain fart. That happens a lot lately. You have like a line of thoughts, like a whole string of information you want to tell somebody, and then boom, everything just disappears and your brain reboots. You're like, ah, shit, here we go again. But yeah, greetings all the way to you in Argentina, I guess. Oh yeah. Wait, they speak Spanish there, right? Not sure. Again, even though I'm not American, surprise, surprise, I do not. My geography is, to put it lightly, lacking. Also, I don't know all of the English names for locations. I mean, this one is the same as in my language, but you get the point. Pam, pam. I mean, personally, I don't think I know the geography, geographical, yeah, geographical location on the map called Argentina. No, in fact, I do not. Um, Unless if you mean a person, Argentina, and then if you are sending regards from them, did you have to climb on top of Argentina? Are you currently mountain climbing? Where I'm from? Slovenia. Um, the small chicken country in the middle of fucking nowhere. And no, it's not chicken country because Slovenians are chickens. It's and actually Slovenians are very aggressive. Sometimes fanboys, sometimes bears. um, um, I am from the. It's called a chicken because it's literally shaped like a fucking chicken. Google it if you don't believe me. It's actually very fun. Um, I mean, the shape of the country. The people, that depends. Depends on who you ask or what your nationality is, because um, Slovenians are weird people. Some of them extremely conservative, and some of them extremely open to strangers. It's weird because if you're from Europe, you're gonna be the most loved person in Slovenia. Especially Americans. Slovenians, for some reason, love Americans. It's winter. Yes, it is winter. Oh yeah, again, I'm seeing things with a delay, so I have no idea what this is connected to or related to. What blah, 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 blah. Again, yeah. But still, maybe elaborate. um, In fact, it is. Is it winter yet? I think no, no. I think it's still no, not spring. The thing autumn, the thing that comes before that, isn't it? No, right, right. Oh. Also, okay. I don't really have a way to check how long the delay is though, because if I want to do that, I would need a different a device to join the stream and see how long it takes for certain moments to happen on the stream. And I'm not gonna annoy you with any tasks. I'm not gonna ask you to help me determine that. It's not really a very fun activity to do here. But maybe there's like something in the settings. No, there's not. I clicked on the three dots. I was expecting to get some additional settings. No, I just got an option to share the stream. Ah yes. peak customization. Was never more impressed. Woo! By the way, we just hit 1 hour of this one stream hour. We are at now it's 1:00:12. Danny, you still there? My guy, my homie. Wait. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Okay. Didn't fuck it up. Let's go. Oh, and we're down to one viewer. Is that you, Danny? Is that you, or is it someone else? Danny, my man, I need you to actually say something. Don't leave me hanging. It's nice talking to you, Danny. But I guess that's it. Oh, such a tedious process, though. Connecting those tabs. But just one more, and we completed the third out of 4 squares. God damn, that took a long time. But we already have 2. Just one more. Okay. I think this one is 6x6. Yes. Square number 3 complete. Also, as I said before, like, I don't know, half an hour back, that I'm gonna, try to group different colors, to not like spread evenly everything completely, but like make little spots and dots, of different sizes, to make it feel more of a naturally occurring, rotting process, I guess. And then the red can be, I don't know, dry blood. By the way, we are making chainmail. If it's not obvious, I mean, it's probably not obvious, but now it should be obvious. By the way, I was supposed to have this for tomorrow. Touche. Okay. So these are all the pins I have left. So I guess it's time to make more. How are we going to be doing that? Here, as you can see, I have a bunch of these. There's even more in the back. Well, and even more upstairs. And we're going to be bending and taking them a bit apart and then prepping them so I can actually assemble them into a bigger conglomeration, aka chainmail. Yeah, this one is for. So basically, we have different types of synthethans tabs. We have 3 types. You have the small ones, with that are a bit more square shaped. Then you have the circular ones. Probably on the camera they don't look that different, but trust me, they are. And then you have the ones that are actually square, that have like a square in the middle, and like are wider on the top. So basically, we're just going to be using for now until we run out of those, because they're like different dimensions, and some of them are easier to use and some of them are harder to use, and some of them might be actually unusable. We'll see. Maybe I'm gonna make like the neck part or certain parts of design with different ones, so I won't have to make sure everything aligns. So I'm gonna do the big chunks. Each chunk is gonna be made from different ones. It's just going to make the whole process easier. It's not going to be hell. Um, so yeah, first it's separation of the different tabs. Um, I mean, not really separation. It's more like cleaning them because I have to take this part off, the thing that sticks the tab to the can. And once we do this, and I guess in the meantime I can separate them, like a few of them, not all of them. It's too tedious of a process to do that right now. It actually requires brain power. I can pull the connector pin thingy off pretty while being brain dead. Very relaxed activity. Also, hello chat. Anybody? You guys still alive? Still awake? Or are you using me as a background noise when you try to fall asleep? Which honestly I wouldn't mind. You know, a view is a view. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. Would prefer to actually chat with you guys. Would be amazing. Um, oh, 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 this one just fell apart. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, ha, 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 ha. What to talk about? Any interesting stories? Um, oh yeah, by the way, if important question for anybody. If if a friend would come to you and ask you, "Yo, want to put on booty shorts, tie highs, or maybe even knee high socks, put cat ears on your head. That part is the most mandatory out of them all. Um, or just a homemade dress. Depends on how big the budget is. Um, and then took me to a white girl song to make a funny video with a plot twist, which is a bit horror at the same time. Um, would you do it or would you not do it? That's an important question. Because my answer was yeah. The video is actually, I don't think it ever uploaded on YouTube. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to do it today. Ah, well, happens, Too bad. Too bad. We'll upload it eventually. Maybe now is actually the prime timing to do so. Um, but I guess we're live streaming, so that's a no go. No go. Don't go. Don't leave behind. Yeah, I can't really sing, so I'm just gonna stop before I embarrass myself so much. Because honestly, it's weird. I don't really care. I don't care about the shame thingamajig. I can generally do anything. But when it comes to singing, that's one thing we don't do. We don't sing in public unless we're drunk. Then we do. Then we do that. Or if we sing to white girl music, can't pass that. Gotta sing to Katy Perry. By the way, everybody loves white girl music. If somebody says they don't like white girl music, they're either lying to you or to themselves. So I don't know why anybody's even denying it or hiding it at this point. It's just a widely known fact that white girl music is the supreme music, best music ever created. Why do you think most nightcore songs are from white girl music? Because you gotta use perfect music to make it even better. Don't need to use any of other, any of that quality garbage. Yeah. Also, at this point, I might be tweaking, so most of the things I said doesn't really make sense. So don't worry about that. Just Wanting to remember white girl music supremacy. Ugh, get off. Also, oh yeah, well, another fun story. So, is it visible? I just it just fell off, and it's mostly healed. Basically, there was like a huge thing over my whole arm. It healed pretty fast, actually. That's kind of impressive. Um, Basically, what happened was I was walking down the stairs, and boom! All of a sudden, I slipped like I was suddenly walking on ice, and I hit my arm, and as it goes, the skin broke, and I started bleeding. But the weird part is the stairs are made of wood, and they are all of the edges are smooth. Like there's no all of the edges are round. There's no pointy edge to actually do that on. And somehow I still managed to fucking hurt myself. It's like my body's programmed to randomly get damaged. Honestly, yeah, because the more stupid the situation, the bigger is going to be damage. The bigger the damage is going to be. Because, for example, I fell from a way worse place, or on actual, metal stairs on a theme park, and I was absolutely fine. Not a scratch. Maybe there was like a little scratch or something, and it was a huge fall. Almost tumbling down them. Boom, nothing. Um, I fell. I fell. Fuck, I fall. Yes, that. Well, I broke for a moment. Um, on um on my stairs for like 2 steps, maybe 2 meters. Boom, damage. Same goes for my bones. Um, I you know I fall from a motorcycle. Boom, nothing. Okay, actually, it was something. My back got torn. Not torn. Like the skin got ripped open a bit because of the impact, because you can also do impact doomch thing. But still, it was kind of minimum damage compared to what it could be. Since I was only in my swimming trunks, it was not a fast bike. We were in Indonesia, but you get the point. Low speed because it was a shitty bike, but also no protective gear. But yeah, no damage. How do I break my bone? I fucking kicked the floor. I kicked the floor and broke my foot. How? I have no fucking clue. Um, Kind of stupid. Um, Maybe if I punch this wall, my hand's just gonna shatter. Actually, no, that would be too cool to happen. My every injury I get has to be as stupid and as not interesting as possible, for some reason. If it could be an interesting injury, nothing happens to me. So I guess the rule of the cool: do cool shit and stay safe. Maybe I should become an extreme sportist, stunt double or something. That would be cool, actually. That would be something I want to do. Oh, and here goes some of my skin. Basically taking those things off kind of tears off your skin as well because it's sharp metal, but it's worth it. And it doesn't hurt that much. Um, your skin gets used to it. Also, if you climb at all, you're fine. Also, yeah, I've been yapping for how? Oh, just 10 minutes. No, it felt way longer. Okay. Usually when people yap, they can, speak for hours and hours and hours. And for them, it felt like it was just a moment. I yap for 10 minutes, and I think an hour has passed. I don't know. Take that as you will. Yeah, yeah. Okay, got it off. Oh, this one's dangerous. Yay. Oh yeah, another way how I broke my bone. Um, oh yeah, I broke my bone once. I think when I was born. I was born with a broken bone, but we ignore about that. We ignore that one. That one doesn't count. I had nothing to do with that, or maybe I did. I don't know. Maybe I was self-aware, conscious baby um, with weird tendencies. Um, but yeah, another way how I broke my arm by racing my brother down a hallway when we used to live in an apartment inside of the main city, and I tripped. How did I trip, you ask? Well, there was a scooter, those scooters, skating scooters. I don't know how they call them, but it was a non-skating version of the skating scooter. It was like a cheap sheet thing, and I kind of didn't see it because I was, focusing. I had that winner mentality. I already saw the finish line, aka the door, because it was like a very narrow hallway. And I was like, I got this. I'm going to be first again. I'm always first. I am the older brother. So, and also I am way more athletic than my younger brother. My younger brother is like a gamer intellectual. Me, I like to do shenanigans. And so I was like, gotta keep that winning streak, I'm not allowed to let him win even once. And I also think I was how much? 7. And long story short, uh, once I realized that there was a scooter there, I was already flying through the air. And once I realized I was flying through the air, my arm already hit the door. Also, the door is that anti break-in door. The doors that are extremely reinforced. Ours even had the metal spikes that poke in every wall, so basically you cannot even break it down with like an the oven thingy they use like for breaking wooden doors. Yeah, that shit was like thick. Every time you entered our house, it felt like you entered a vault. Secure. It was secure, but I guess my bones didn't realize that, and I went full force punching that door midair. It wasn't really under my control. If my hand didn't hit it, my face would, and then I would break my nose, which maybe losing some centimeters would be bad. No, I'm okay. I am not insecure when it comes to my nose. But if that would make you comment, fucking go for it. You know, bullying me for my nose. I can pretend to be offended if that would make you more make you that would make you more intrigued to continue. Anyways, boom, both bones in my arm snapped. My me unconscious. I think I don't remember a single moment. Even then, I don't remember the whole story. I just remember seeing that bike, midair, the realization. I remember the whole story, before the event. Like once I woke up with the thing on my hand, but I remember nothing. Like I don't remember punching the door. Maybe I remember that. I remember that just like a little. I remember being airborne, and the next thing I remember was waking up. I was not unconscious. I was apparently unconscious the whole time. So I don't know. My brain just decided, you broke your arm. Memory wiped. The only reason why I know the whole story is because my parents told me the story because they kind of were there. Again, I was 7, being unsupervised. Did not. My parents were kind of responsible, you know, supervising me sometimes, but that wouldn't stop a child from doing stupid shit. Um, it's especially you can control every situation. It's fine, I learned something that day that breaking your arm hurts. Did I stop doing stupid stuff? No, because it happened when I least expected it. When I was not doing something stupid, I was just running down a hallway, which some could consider stupid, but I won't. Uh, wait. Oh, now even my nails hurt from doing this. How did you get here? Get in the other box. Oh, still nobody saying anything. Goddamn, are my stories so boring? You guys don't wanna say anything? No comments? And there's nothing wrong if you guys wanna interrupt me. You know, feel free to say absolutely anything. Okay, some of them are clean. So should we go to the bending part? I don't think that's enough of them for a single square. Or no, no, no. Should be. But it would be cooler to, instead of just connecting them to one another, because that's going to be a pain in the ass, to make additional cross line between all of them. Oh wait, you were turned the wrong way. Oh yeah. So, I hope you can see it. 1, 2, 3. Right. We're gonna make the fourth one soon, and then we're gonna connect them instead of just one to another. We're gonna make additional line connecting all of these. Why? Why not? I can do whatever I want to. It's my stream, and you can't stop me. Haha. Unless if you comment and ask me politely to stop, or just say hi. No, I'll never stop begging for you guys to actually comment. Um, Shit. Ow. Okay. I would say karma, but I haven't done anything karma worthy yet. At least nothing, karma worthy yet today. Yeah, that's fine. I hope the angle is at least close to as good as it was yesterday. If it's not, honestly, who cares? Oh, if you think about didn't think that's what I meant to say, that the bending would be the most brain consuming task. Bending these fuckers. Which is honestly, again, surprising. I thought it would be assembling those guys, but that's pretty brain dead activity. Cutting them, also brain dead. Cleaning them, also brain dead. So yeah, wow. Every day you learn something new, don't you? uh, Moment of silence, because clearly somebody died in the chat, since nobody's saying anything. Yeah, that was a bad joke. Excusez-moi. Okay. Also, I wonder if the stream is like geologically centered around the location where your Wi-Fi is or something, and you get like people from like neighboring countries, and that's maybe why the stream is getting nobody who actually wants to talk, because everyone is asleep here right now. Everybody in the Balkan, or in a similar time zone, basically anybody nearby. 1 hour plus minus delay shouldn't make a difference, since it's fucking 3 a.m. God damn it. Oh yeah, I've been recording half an hour longer than I expected to. Okay. Let's stretch that to 2 hours. We'll see if we can make it all the way to 2 hours. And then I'm just gonna switch platforms to see if anything interesting happens all the way over on TikTok. Why? I don't know. I want to check out the platform, because I tried live streaming once. The only reason why I have live streaming there is I'm posting similar things I make on YouTube all the way there as well, because more platforms you use, higher your chances of actually succeeding or getting any traction. and people there are actually extremely responsive, but like actually, commenting a lot on, not just in live streams, mostly on videos. Like everything you post, people actually like comment and engage with, and it's actually very fun to talk to those people. I have a few homies there who actually constantly respond like to every single thing, which is nice. I appreciate those guys. Um, oh, but great, better than ever. So yeah, I'm guessing Danny um, Mendes. Mendes? Yeah, Danny Mendes is gone. Sadness. Too bad, dude. Was nice chatting with you. Um, but yeah, the last comment. Oh, somebody new. Oh my god. Hello, man. What's up? That was the worst "what's up" I've ever said. I've ever done. How's it going? Um, what? Yeah, honestly, I have nothing else to say. How's your day? My day so far, interesting. I've been telling people on this live stream random stories of how I. Oh, well, what am I making? Chainmail. Sorry, I had to remember the word. For now, we have three diamond-shaped squares, kind of diamond. The elongated squares of chainmail components. Thank you, thank you. I also think it's cool. It's a very tedious process, but at the end, it's gonna be worth it. So yeah, basically, what I want to make is chainmail from those fucks. And yeah, that's the whole process. And I'm here live streaming because I don't know, having people to talk to is fun. Better than doing that alone. Um, and hey, you never know. Maybe I even make a friend. I'll even make a friend or two while I'm here. And what are you doing, or what were you doing today? Um, Sorry, Lonila. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, or nickname. Not sure what you are using in on YouTube. Um, yeah, still there, homie? Don't leave me now. Oh, no, too bad. Was nice talking to her, I guess. Um, but yeah, where was I when it came to stories? God damn those brain farts. Um, be right back, y'all. I'm gonna go drink some water because, unlike Americans, water, just water, drink water, people. It tastes good and it's healthy, and your body kind of needs it. Water. This video is sponsored by water. Oh, no problem, my guy. Enjoy. Look, don't worry. Um, Glad I had you here. It was very nice. Also, the delay is huge, so you might leave before I actually get to say goodbye. But I'm saying goodbye anyway. Maybe you'll catch it. No, my microphone. Yeah. Anyways, enjoy. Mm, water. I could be like those, ASMR streamers that just go like, I don't have nails. Yeah, no, I'm not doing this. Wait. You're welcome. Mm. Honestly, I'd be down to making an ASMR stream. That would be funny. That sounds like something extremely funny. But usually ASMR streams are made by, quote unquote gamer girls. Like, if you see somebody making an ASMR stream, they usually, dressed up in a gamer girl get up. Um so I guess I'm gonna have to buy carriers and dress up as a gamer girl if I want to do an ASMR live stream. Happens. Oh yeah, no, it's not gonna work because I'm gonna have to, shave. I'm not calling it beard, whatever this is. I've been, letting it grow. I just started. It's been 2 days, yes, or maybe 3 days, something like that. Um, and the whole reason, God damn it, I'm trying to become a dwarf, and not a dwarf in being short senses, more of a hammer. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole, diggy diggy hole. You know that song, Minecraft slash metal song. By the way, the Minecraft song was, if you're familiar with the metal song, which got probably more popular than the Minecraft version, um, diggy diggy hole. They actually just made a metal cover of the original Minecraft song, and it's not like it's been like posted a few months apart. It was like the metal version is like 6 years. It's been posted like 6 years after the original, so it 100% sure it is a metal remake of the song. I mean, remake. I think you have to be the original artist to remake something, so it's just a cover. But yeah, I don't know. Fuck terminology. Am I right? I'd be in school right now if I cared about that. But I'm not. I'm here bending metal with pliers and making chainmail armor. Hell fucking yeah. Bow, bow, bow. Also, if anybody is not aware, it's in the middle of fucking night. For me, right now it's 3 a.m. I think. 3:14 a.m. And before you ask, no, I do not sleep. I am actually secretly a vampire. And I will suck your blood. Rob, no, what does it say? Blah, 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 blah. Yes, that was a Hotel Transylvania reference, if nobody got that. You know, just saying. Ugh, get bent. Yeah. Okay, something is happening, something is going down. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, I might need to go to sleep at some point. That I accepted defeat pretty soon, but deciding to go to sleep eventually and actually going to sleep, that's like a huge period of time. That's like a huge time delay difference. Something I don't know. My words are not working anymore. English, not Englishing. Um, so I don't know. Let's say 3 hours minimum or maximum. Let's call 3 hours maximum. Unless we got a very responsive chat full of people who would love to talk and chat with me right now. Then we might even stay awake till 6, till 8, until I fucking collapse from exhaustion. Who knows? Honestly, that would be a fun stream idea. Streaming until I either collapse or make 1,000 friends. Oh, maybe I'll be doing it eventually. So at some point, I'll just have to find something to do. In the meantime, I mean, I'll have to find something to do for like first 24 hours. Then I'm gonna be so exhausted. I'll be like tweaking, and it's just gonna be entertaining to listening to my brain not being capable to think normally anymore. Actually, no. First 24 hours. I mean, second 24 hours shouldn't be that bad, but I think as longer you stay awake, weirder things start happening to your brain and to oneself. Um, there were some horrible experiments done in the past by scientists, and I don't know when, where, or how. I think that there's also that Russian sleeping experiment, of which I'm not even sure if it's true, so we're gonna disregard that one. But there was like one sleeping test that somebody made. I think it was he made like a radio show, a radio talk show. It's basically gonna be like this live stream. So I guess I'm faking the idea or something. I don't know. I'm not a radio speaker, dude, talker, whatever. So I guess it doesn't count. Um, so. Um, what did I want to say? Oh yeah. Basically, what the dude did, he stayed awake for I think a week or maybe even longer. Maybe it was even twice that. And um, again, it was for charity, and he at the end basically he started seeing spiders and different webs, and the whole thing went insane. Mostly hallucinations. Your brain starts playing tricks on you, but it's supposed to be different for everybody, you know, because our brains are not all the same. um or however neurolog I don't know. However brains work, I'm not sure. Neurolog neurology. I don't know. Then translate this word to English if you so desire. I refuse. Bow, bow. Maybe next time when I'm doing this type of stream, I'll invite a friend or somebody over, and I can make him do. It can be child labor because most of people watching. No, not most people. Most people I walk with, actually, almost everybody I hang out with, are already adults. So we can call this stream. I forced a bunch of my friends to do child labor, even though it would be funny and very, 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 very probably catchy. Um, oh, imagine hearing some of those things out of context. That'd be hilarious. Or not. Depends on what type of humor you have. You might be very concerned right now. But anyways, I do have some friends who are underage. By the way, I'm 19, so it's not that weird if I hang out with like people who are 17 or 16. Um, if I'd be like 40, then it'd be kind of weird, I guess, unless if you're like babysitting or something. Um, but yeah, long story short, um, there is no story. I just want to invite a bunch of, not a bunch of, a few of my friends over, and then call the stream. I made a bunch of my friends do child labor. It's actually legit, and then I won't pay my friends when they help me make this whole thing. I will pay them in food. Yeah. Such great ideas were born in this live stream. Also, you know, if I made you laugh, if you're actually watching this, or if I made you concerned because you heard some things out of context. Um, Honestly, even if you heard some things in context, it'd probably be you could be concerned. People are very funny when it comes to that. Like somebody said, "Oh no, you broke your bone." No, 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 no. Ah, blah, blah. No, not right now. If you're listening, I didn't. Or oh no, you fell down the stairs half an hour ago. Oh no, that would be more concerning. Or oh no, you made a burning sword today. Um, so horrible. It's very easy to be concerned about everything. Over concern, you might even say. Whoop. Oops. Oopsie daisy. That got it. I scared myself. Ugh. I'm gonna train my grips, so much. I'm gonna be so good at climbing after this project, since I constantly have to squeeze those guys. Honestly, if you climb, this is professional advice. Okay. Listen closely. You, one guy in the chat, listen closely. Okay. If you want to climb ever, and if you want to improve grip strength, and you don't have any tools at home, boobs, best answer. If you possess boobs, use your own boobs to just build up those muscles. If you don't have them, get a girlfriend. Build up your grip strength muscles. Best grip strength training tool to use, proven and tested. Because when it comes to other not machines, other utilities you would use, like those donut shaped things you can use to increase your grip strength, or like if you use weights and everything, you get bored of that, right? You lose motivation because your arm starts to hurt. You want to do something else. It's very easy to lose motivation when it comes to that, right? Or if you overwork your arm, you're like, oh no, I can't do it anymore, blah, 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 blah. But when it comes to boobs, you can just continue forever and ever and ever. You have motivation. You don't want to go do something else. You just have one limitation, and that's your girlfriend. If she says enough, it's had enough, and then you gotta go back to training your grip strength by weights and stuff. Boring, but I know. Also, yeah, if you don't possess a girlfriend or don't possess boobs yourself, sucks to be you. Oh yeah. If anybody joined the stream at the last moment and just heard the last part, honestly, I sound like a dick, and I do not care. I'm gonna be drinking this monster with my pinky off and proudly laugh. I spilled this monster. Yeah, happens every time. Like I never fucking learned how to drink. Okay, but like, why drink properly if you can just, just like as fast as you can and get your whole body wet and sticky with that mango loco juice. Then that's the name of the monster. No references there. Why drink carefully? Just shove all of that drink in your mouth as fast as possible. You got better things to do than slowly drink water or Monster or whatever you're drinking. What are you bitching about? You're saying your drink is hot. You're drinking coffee. Fuck that shit. Your throat will heal. Your time will never come back. You know, chop, chop, chop. Gotta do things. Um, chug that coffee as fast as possible. Damn, hour 45 minutes. Last comment. How long ago? Would know. Ha. Don't know how to use the settings. Oh yeah, but I guess I can go back to the story on the Tick A Talk story, me trying to live stream there. Also, yeah, I got the ability to live stream. I got enough followers because I posted a Miku video. It was like a joke video. Um, I made it with like a few friends. Literally, it was a shit post, and it got like a bit more than 500,000 views. And boom, enough followers to live stream. So I tested the thing, and holy shit, it feels like you're fucking in a fucking competition there. It's not as chill as it's here, you know, just hanging out, talking, vibing, you know, life's good. Nah, man, there's a fucking war zone there. Not good times, not good times. Fucking awful, if you ask me. Oh, okay. Last bitch band. And let's add those ones, and boom, it's time to do some cotton. Oh, those guys stacked perfectly. That's a nice coincidence. Okay. Also, I hope I don't break this glass. I'm gonna be so fucking dead if I do. Um, or not. Honestly, I don't think I will be. My dad doesn't really give a fuck. He plans on buying new glasses anyway. These guys are old and shattered randomly in the washing machine. Uh, whoop. And since he's not a hypocrite, he does not blame me if I break them as well sometimes, because it happens to him a lot. And by a lot, I mean a lot. Because, I don't know, you think they're sturdy because the glass is very thick, but once they just break out of nowhere and boom, you have shattered glass all over the floor. The worst glass is, you know, the one that shatters in not the one that shatters in like just million pieces, but the ones that shatters in like sharp needle shaped million pieces. That shit feels horrible to collect because you can't really mop it because it's gonna get stuck everywhere. You can't really use you know, those guys because it's just gonna stick through it and stab your hand. You can't really do shit. You just gotta even you're not even allowed to vacuum clean it because it's it's gonna ruin your vacuum cleaner. So like, what the fuck are you supposed to do? Just pick the glass off the floor with your hands. No, guys, don't do that. That's don't do that. Please don't pick up glass from the floor with your hands. Don't recommend. 0 out of 10. Okay, I beg of you. Honestly, actually, do whatever you want to do. Probably if I tell you not to do something, you're gonna go do that exact thing, or not. I don't know. Maybe you're not teenagers anymore, or maybe you're not adults because you know adults are kind of the same when it comes to that. Huh. What's the difference between an adult and a teenager? Adult has more rights and money. Oh yeah, and in most cases, a car and shit ton of stress. Actually, no, stress is a common occurrence in both sections, areas, in both groups. Yeah, that's what I meant. One just ignores the other. Adults. You adults, and by adults I mean older people. It's weird, you know. Actually, I'm not gonna go into that topic. Fuck it. Um. Ugh. And boom, I'm alone again. Okay. If somebody's gonna see that, why not? Um, honestly, 10 more minutes and we changing the platform. Unless I got somebody to talk to and chat for like hours, then I'm not doing that. But since I doubt this is gonna happen in like 10 minutes, we are gonna be changing. Whew. Or maybe I'm just gonna fall asleep and fucking die. You never know. Why am I so fucking tired? Usually I have like energy to stay awake for days. All nighters? Nah, I just have extended days. Honestly, superior version of a sleep schedule. Be awake for 2 days, or like one day, one whole day, and then one normal day, and then sleep for 12 hours. Boom. More time to do shit. Just one problem. You're not gonna have lights to do anything. But yeah, who gives a fuck? You can do night activities, and by night activities I mean, I don't know, some projects or something. Maybe painting in the with your reading lamp. That shit is strong usually, so you should be fine. Like the way it heats up, god fucking damn it, you can cook a chicken with that heat. You don't even need a heater in your house if you have a reading lamp. Um, except mine for some reason, because we okay, it's actually not for some reason. There's a good reason why we changed the light bulb, so it's not the one that heats up anymore. Sadly, so I guess I'm gonna be freezing this winter. No, you know, you don't know, or do you know? Knowing, what is that? Knowledge is just a question. Questioning everything or questioning nothing. More you know, more you question, if the questioning is what you're after. That is the seeking of the knowledge. But once you start answering questions with the knowledge you have, instead of seeking more questions, maybe even if you don't know a question, you go for a question or actually an answer instead of just questioning the thing with the person you're questioning. Then are you really seeking knowledge? Also, if anybody can, dejamble this mass, props to you. I felt like Jack Sparrow saying that, just not with as much enthusiasm as he does. Pew, pew. God damn. Don't give up on me, pliers. You're sharp as you were at the beginning. Why are you not cutting to those things as good as you were before? Hey. Oh. See? My grip strength is leaving me. Um, I'm already, giving up. Uh, if I had the thing that I mentioned previously, it wouldn't. Sad happens. Bow, 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 bow. Ugh. Huh. I wonder, does the stream end automatically if I close the app? I mean, not close, like if I just, close it, press the home button. Who knows? Your cut, and the guy's cut. Okay. Oh, oh, that was a lot of cutting. But we got them, a bunch of these guys. Damn, actually, I made way more progress than I made yesterday. Like probably twice as much. or not, I guess. Yesterday I made like this one, the full thing, and then I uh, shaped enough materials to make both of these. And today I had to make both of these and cut enough materials for another one. So I'm not sure if I made more progress or less progress, but I think if this is like 6 by 6, aka 64, is what you need for a single one. And yeah, I don't think I'll be counting that. But let's say if I just put them in equally sized groups to just estimate how many I'll be able to make. The probably the how to say the error is the human error is a bit big here, but who cares? Okay, so let's say at least one for sure. So we're gonna be able to complete the square, but I'm not sure it should be enough though. I think if here's a few more additional ones, and yeah, if we count those, I think we should have enough to make another square and combine all of these. But I'm gonna be doing that over on Sing Talk. Why? Cause I don't know. I love you guys, but nobody's saying anything, so I'm just gonna try my luck there as well. Um, should I wait to be like exactly 2 hours, or should I just go? Hmm. I can wait. Nah, fuck it. That's gonna be it, guys. I love you and see you maybe tomorrow. Who knows? I might be doing this tomorrow as well. So stay tuned. If you're rewatching this, I don't know why you would be doing that, but if you decide to rewatch this whole stream and you find it entertaining, listening to me in the background, I don't know. Depends on what type of person you are. I'll be live again eventually. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after tomorrow, maybe next year, maybe 1 month after this. I'm very unpredictable, but I hope you can catch me next time, and I'll see you then. Goodbye. Boop.